Shai Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Guns in the gospel, bro. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashim Shai, whatever it may be. Oh man, I don't really have a topic, man. Just really vexing the spirit. It's a lot of demonic activity happening around this place, man. For one thing, man, the weather is kind of breaking, you know, here and there. And the spirit of these people is just rather demonic as all hell, man. Because this war that's going on in Ukraine, and these people are really, they're afraid. You can see it in Esau's countenance, man. You know, they're worried. And it's good, you should be worried, because this is your time that you need to go down. All right, because you've been spreading wickedness on the planet Earth for fucking hundreds of years, man. All right, and honestly, we're just quite frankly sick and tired of you people, man. Honestly, me personally, I'm sick and tired of people, period, man. Because you know what, like, they don't really amount to anything. You don't really amount to anything. You don't really profit anything. Okay, majority of you people are just fucking dead weight. Okay, just dead weight, and you serve no purpose. Like the scriptures say in Isaiah the 34th chapter, it says it should be fat with the fat rams and the goats and so forth, which represents the slaughter, the sacrifice. You people are basically here to be destroyed, you know, because here we are in an economic downturn, and people are still on their leaves. They're still settled. They still don't know what the hell is going on, man. And I'm talking about my people, our people, you so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Okay, you are the worst of the worst, because hey, you're supposed to know these things and be better people, but yet you feel like, well, it's not going to come to the West. Well, that's in your mind, okay? But obviously, judgment is coming to America, man, okay? And it's coming swift, okay? Because Yahweh Bashim Shai sanctioned it, like it tells you. It says Isaiah 55:10, roughly paraphrasing. It goes into basically, man, this damn demon, man. You know, he says that my word will not go out void, and I will send to accomplish where I sent it there too, roughly paraphrasing it. Okay, so hey, Yahweh Bashim Shai, man, he's gonna accomplish this and fulfill his will. Okay, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I was trying to go out and get some grub last night, man. I mean, I seen police cars every damn where. It was like 3 or 4 accidents, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's weather break, these demons on people just come out, man. You know? And it's just like, damn, you know, it seems like 3 or 4 accidents. And then, you know, Jake out doing wickedness, drove past his liquor store, and it was like 6 squad cars in there. And of course, it was in the Jake neighborhood, because Jake is the one that's on folly, man. You know, not paying attention to what's happening, you know, being wicked, all in their flesh, etc. It's just bullshit, man. And the more that this place freaking declines, the more the morale and the cognitive abilities of you people are gonna just straight up just disintegrate, man. Okay, because these women, they hella demonic, man. You know, it's getting warm out. They want to dress a certain way. You know, brothers are going through certain things in their situations, man. And these women, they just, you know, these women just need to just really chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Just really chill, because I did a video the other day on that military chick. Basically, she was bugging out because it's possible she may have to go to Ukraine. Well, you signed up for it, all right? You signed up for it, and that's your duty, all right? You signed up for the military, so therefore you may have to go to war, okay? You signed up for it, so you can't expect anybody to be sensitive to your situation when basically you've been exposed, okay? You've been exposed as being the so-called independent black woman, but now you're not being so independent now, because now it's time for you to go out and test your manhood, so to speak, which you don't have. Okay, and that's another thing too, that a huge wake-up call is coming to our women and our people in general, because Jake thinks shit is a fucking joke. You know, Jake think everything is a joke. So when I finally went and got me some food yesterday, man, I went to this little burger spot, and it ain't nothing but teenage Jakes in there, man, who don't know, have a clue as to what the hell is going on, man. You know, just docile, just in there playing games, acting stupid, dancing. I'm like, you niggas are just, you're truly the Israelites. You know, you're truly the Israelites, because hey, like, see, this motherfucker almost hit me. He didn't even stop. Because what it tells you, when basically when Moses went up into the chariot and he got the commandments, when he spoke with Most High for the little season, he came down to Most High, look at the people. They're partying. They convinced Aaron to help build the fucking golden calf, man. You can't leave Jake unattended for 5 minutes because Jake is going to be into all types of wickedness, man. All right? You can't even leave him unattended because man, they're just going to get into all types of folly, you know? And that's just our people. That's our people in general. You know, they have no substance, man. They have no moral value. It's all play, 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 play. And with the prophets, it's all hell, 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 hell. You know, the prophets never get a break, but we understand the greater good behind us catching hell, man, because through our hell, there's hope. You know, like Apostle Tahar said, that you don't walk into this lifestyle, you grow into it. Okay, same thing with the Gentiles. That's why the law wasn't pushed upon them as heavily, because you can't just walk into the lifestyle. You got to grow into being an Israelite. You got to cut off eating pork, catfish. You know, you got to learn to grow into the commandments, because, hey, you may be in this truth for the first 5-6 years, you may not understand certain laws, and you still may be breaking them unconsciously, man. So you got to grow into this thing, you know. But Jake, what do? They think everything is a joke, everything is a fad. They come back, hey, shalom, brother. Yeah, you shalom, brothers. But hey, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing to forward your part in this ministry? You know, well, I know I'm an Israelite. Okay, then you know you're an Israelite, but that's as far as it go. Okay, it's supposed to go farther than that. You're supposed to go out and do something, man. You know, you're supposed to go out and do the work of the Most High, or support the ministry, man. That's why the Lord said, "Go ye out to the highways and the byways and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." Okay, so it's a duty to being an Israelite. Like we said, you got to grow into it. Of course, you got to grow into being a teacher and speaking on the highways and the byways. You know. Because I remember when I was young in the faith, man, I came out here. I feel like I wasn't really built up enough to speak on my own yet. Because, I mean, it was like I came out here when I was young. I want to say probably almost a year in. About a year in. And, you know, and I know me and my brother, man, very close to this day. We came in at the same time, man. And he kept telling me, said, you got to go out there. I said, yeah, I know, but I said, this is something that I'm just I gotta do. I gotta grow into it. You know, I'm just gonna set myself up for failure if I go out there. The Spirit was putting on me to study heavy, study and read. You know, because if I just went out there half cocked, not knowing, I would have been confounded, and you know that could have destroyed my faith. So, you know, I was trying to tell bro, I'm like, look, man, it's gonna, you know, you don't just go out there. I mean, some brothers do, but I'm like, it's a build up. You grow into it. You know what I'm saying? Because for a minute I felt real pressure, and it was encouraging me, and it was putting fire under me, but at the same time it was discouraging me, because I'm like, you know, I'm like, brothers, you gotta carry that brothers are built up so we can do stay the right way. And when the Spirit finally hit me to go out there, I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to do so. Okay, so yeah, you grow into this thing. You know, it ain't a matter of just putting on a garment, going out there quoting precepts. Nah, bro, you gotta really understand and be involved in what you in, man. You know, and that comes with time and growth. Okay, and perseverance. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna have potholes. You have times that you don't know what to talk about. You're gonna have times when the Spirit is telling you that you bugging out, man. Like right now, I'm in a hard place, just dealing with a lot of shit. You know, dealing with a lot of shit, just mentally, and you know, physically, financially. It's a lot of shit that's going on, so my mind is trying to focus on this faith, man. You know, and Jake don't make it easy for you, man, because people think that the prophets are just some, like we stretch all ways, man. It's like we're just fucking men just like you. Like we can't, like we don't want to deal with everybody's pressure at once. Like goddamn, like we got to work on ourselves too. You know, it's hard to deal with that problem, and they expect you to be there. This situation expect you to be there and console them. No, I'm not. We ain't here to fucking console you people, man. All right? You know, we here to teach the word of the Most High. Period. That's why the scriptures tell the men of the Lord that they oftentimes dwelt alone. And your brothers got women and wives and stuff like that that they deal with. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You balance the time properly. It's a good thing. Overall, man, you know, we have a commitment to this truth more. You know, yeah, we commit to our situations, but at the same time, this truth is more important. And if you know, brothers, you have to understand that if the people that you dwelling around can't see that, then hey, you gotta fuck them, man. Let them go. I don't care if it's your mother, man. You know, because us as men of the Lord, we need every support. We need that support system. We need that consoling, man. We need the people that's gonna help us ease the burden, so to speak. We already carrying the burden by doing the work and teaching the word and living this lifestyle. the least you people can do is just provide another type of a light load, man, instead of always focus on you to appease your fucking emotions, man. We need to do that shit, period, you know. So hey, brothers got children, and hey, if it comes to this truth and your children, hey, the truth comes first, then your children, man. You know, that's how it works, because Yahushua said it. He said, look, those that hate not forsake mother or father or daughter or wife or son cannot be my disciples. So yeah, we have to forsake things we often care about, you know. But if you a brother and you know how to balance things, fuck, I got off on the wrong exit. That's what I'm talking about, man. My mind ain't even in the right fucking place, man, with this society. Fuck. But anyway, it's all good. I can go this way too. But yeah, you gotta forsake everything that you pretty much hold dear in this kingdom. That's the whole greater good of the sacrifice. Because what would be if you didn't have to sacrifice anything? You know, brothers are sacrificing their time, they're sacrificing business opportunities, all types of things to teach the word. And that comes along with the territory, okay? And you got to be willing to do it. Because if not, then hey, what good are you? What good are you? Like, I remember this one cat, he fell out the truth, but they was claiming on how he had this almost $1 million contract with producing. And, you know, he stayed it off for a while, but he straddled that fence. And sooner, like years later, it caught up with him. Now he's basically, you know, a producer now, but he's not doing the work of the Most High. Okay, because the scriptures say, hey, you can't love two masters. You'll despise one and love the other. And obviously he despised Yahweh Bashim Yahushai because he's not in the faith anymore. You see what I'm saying? He's not even in the faith no more. The God fell out the truth, man. You know, so therefore, hey, the Lord is going to destroy him. Like the guys ITR, them dudes, where are they at now? You know, they're not out there teaching the word. And actually one of the guys that I was talking about is part of the ITR, man. Okay. What is this? 1 Corinthians 7:32. It says, but I will have you without carefulness. It says, he that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord. He pleases the Lord. Come, right. But it says, he that is married cared for the things of his wife. He please his wife. Right. Because when you marry, you know, you gotta make sure your wife is sexually satisfied, you know, if it's possible. You know, you gotta make sure she's fed, took care of, the kids, etc. Man, you gotta make sure it's all good. And a lot of times that could take away from the ministry, but if you know how to balance it, then you be okay. But a lot of men fell out this truth because of women, you know. They fell out because of women, because they felt, well, the ministry, they couldn't go out on Saturdays anymore, they couldn't do X, Y, and Z. Then their times at the camp was getting short, the sit down started slacking. That's how you know that you got to re-examine when you starting to come out of balance a little bit. If you can balance that load, then hey, more power to you. But if you can't, then hey, you got to put your priorities in a row, you know, because, you know, your woman, she gonna want to go out on Saturday. She gonna want to go out of town and do things like that. And it's cool as long as you know how to balance it, you know. My thing is, I do the work, then play later, you know, because if I could do the work, that way I'm satisfied in the spirit. Like, okay, you know, I did the work of the Lord, you know, hold the Lord bless this work I'm doing now, you know, I can do what I do, you know. So through the spirit, man, it works out that way. But some brothers, man, they have to be on a tight narrow, because, you know, some brothers, they haven't learned how to balance that time. And that's really a talent doing that, man. You know, like brothers that got wives and children, you know, and they out here doing the work diligently, is because the Most High allowed, he gave them the strength to handle that. You know, some men are on their own. Certain men, you know, live separate from their wives and stuff like that. That's how the Lord set it up, so it can often balance the ministry out, okay? Because you don't want to get too complacent in the faith. You know, you always want to be on point and be balanced with things, man. Because the scriptures say righteous balance is an abomination. You know, so yeah, you're going to have your times when you don't feel like doing shit, when you don't feel like putting out lessons, but that's the whole overcoming the battles of the flesh, so you can overcome, okay? Because it's all about overcoming. That's why the scriptures say, he that overcometh, roughly paraphrasing Revelation 2:10, 2:11, it goes to he that overcometh, he will grant basically the kingdom of heaven to us, man. He would give us the keys give us the keys to the kingdom, or the keys of life, roughly paraphrasing. You know, because it's all about overcoming. And overcoming is not easy, okay? Because in order for you to overcome something, that means that it was a hurdle there in the first place, okay? So through the spirit, brothers, we got to continue to overcome. We got to overcome ourselves, overcome our setbacks, our petty attachments, things like that. You know, your mindset, okay? Because like I said, man, the mind in this kingdom is poison, man. Prime example, shit. Like I said, we damn near, they getting ready to go to war. They already in war, World War III. And look at the people. These people don't know. They're afraid, but yet they don't really consider. You know, Jake don't consider, okay, well, this may be the end all be all. Let me repent to the Most High. They don't think like that, because in their mindset, this war is not coming to the West. Oh, that's over there in the Middle East. That's over there in Ukraine. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoa, if Jake was paying attention, you will understand that you have everything to worry about, because this society here is responsible for the world's problems, man. Okay, and that's why the Most High is going to destroy Babylon ultimately off the face of the earth, because for the simple fact, this is the problem, man. Okay, America is the pinnacle of wickedness on the planet Earth. Okay, and that's in the scriptures, man. That's why it says, hey, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of kingdoms, man, of the Chaldees' excellency. That's talking about this place. You know, the beauty of kingdoms, man. All nations desire to come here and to become wealthy and rich, according to Revelation, the 18th chapter. That's in the scriptures. So you understand why the Most High has to destroy this place, man. Because America is the primary issue with the planet Earth, man. It's demonic, okay? It's out of order. It's backwards. It's wrong. It's oppressive, okay? It's confusion. It's all these things, man. You know, people out here, they working. It's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. These people are already out here doing manual labor, and we get it. But this is the American people, man. They feel like this is what they got to do to walk backwards or to walk forward, when these people are doing nothing but walking backwards, man. You know, like anybody that likes being woke up out of their sleep at 5:30 in the morning to go slave for a corporation, your mind ain't right, man, okay? Because that's not right. That's not normal. That's something peasants do, all right? And we're not peasants. We're kings and princes and prophets, man. We're sons and daughters of the Most High. That's what we are, okay? So we're supposed to have people subjecting on our feet. We're supposed to be rested up right now. You know, people bringing us breakfast in bed, catering to our every wants and needs, man. Bathing us, you know, making sure we okay, making sure our health is intact. Not wanting for anything, no mental stress, okay? Because the biggest thing in Babylon is the mental stress, man. That's why mental illnesses is at an all-time high. And why the pharmaceutical companies are $1 trillion companies over here, because they profit off the people's illnesses, man. Okay, like it tells you in the book of Isaiah, it says the whole head is sick, okay? The whole head is sick. Talking about Israelites, man. Mentally, something is wrong with all of us. We all suffer from something here. Whether it be depression, anxiety disorder, stress, depression, okay, anger, all right, ADHD, fucking, what do you call it, man? The other one, schizophrenia. You got a lot of brothers in this truth that suffer from mental infirmities, man. But they wear it. You will never know it, because hey, they keep it intact. You know, you had some brothers that was in and out of certain places, man, before they came into the faith, but the Lord healed them, man. You know, and keeping them solid in the faith, okay? Because the whole thing of this faith is having your mind healed first and foremost. You know, one last precept here. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but like I said, I didn't have a particular topic. So many topics to the point that I can't even fucking come up with one. That's stressful. But anyway, Job 38:3, it says, "Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me." Right, become a man. Okay, Passover is coming up, and that's why this shit is getting harder, man. It's getting harder. I'm not even gonna lie, it's getting more harder. It's getting harder to put out shows consistently, man, especially working and everything that's going on. But hey, through the Spirit, we're gonna keep pushing. You know, and my thing is, my regiment has been thrown off, because I usually get my shows out early, but since I'm working, you know, constantly throughout the day with people, it's hard for me to dip off and do my show, and I feel like that's affecting my well, I ain't gonna say my productivity. It's really not, but it's kind of putting my mindset off, man. All right, because I like to have it done when I was fresh. I don't like to sit on things, you know. But through the Spirit, you know, we just gonna make the proper adjustments, and we're gonna continue to do so. And if this is causing an issue with my growth, then hey, I gotta leave this place. It's just point blank, period, man. But I don't think it's gonna do that, because the Spirit of the Lord is heavy in control. But anyway, I'm in it. All praises and glory, honor is due to Yahweh Shem Shai. With that, shalom.